Yep. Welcome live to WCBN's coverage of the Michigan field hockey team. Today, we have a big-time matchup between the number 2 Michigan Wolverines up against the number 3 Louisville Cardinals coming into Ann Arbor, Michigan. Huge matchup. I'm here. My name's Nielsen. I'm with Roey Schlagman.
Thank you so much, Neil. This is a great matchup we've got here today. The Wolverines are undefeated at 10-0. Louisville's sitting at 11-1, coming off a 4-game win streak. Michigan just came off a thriller overtime matchup against Northwestern, so I'm really looking forward to watching these explosive teams play.
Yeah, and I mean, like we said, this is a humongous game. I mean, number 2 versus number 3. It's not too often that you get to see that, though in field hockey much more often than other sports, of course. But yeah, I mean, like you said, Michigan coming off against a huge win against number 6 Northwestern, double overtime win. What are you looking forward to today?
You know, both these teams have really explosive offenses. They're scoring a lot of goals with very strong defenses. Michigan, I think they're going to come out attacking here, but it's going to go back and forth. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, fully agree. And I mean, one interesting fact about Michigan, actually, 15 of the 43 goals that they've scored so far this season have come in the first period. So like you said, could be a very aggressive start.
Exactly.
They try to get off to a quick start, get it going early, and try to set the tone, right?
Exactly. I think it's going to come down to goalie play today. Both these teams will come out firing. We'll see which goalie holds out the longest. We've got, on one side, Michigan's got a senior out there in goalie, and then we've got a freshman for the Cardinals playing.
Yeah, how about that?
We'll see how the experience comes into play.
No, definitely. And, of course, like you said, Michigan's goalkeeper, Anna Speaker, the senior out of Berlin, Germany, at 6 feet tall. I mean, man, she has shown up recently. Didn't start at the beginning of the season, but since has taken over the goalkeeping role and has not looked back for the Wolverines.
Yeah, she's only allowed 8 goals this year, which
is
really impressive, especially looking at the matchups Michigan has played this year.
Definitely. And, I mean, listen, this is a Michigan team that in past years has been right up there with the very best in the country when it comes to field hockey. But they haven't been able to get it done. The last national championship, 2001. This is the year that many fans think, you know, this could be Michigan's year. But
exactly.
I think it all starts this game, right? You're testing yourself against literally the number 3 team in the country, the best of the best.
Yep. Michigan lost in a close one last year, North Carolina in the championships. But then they came out first game, took them down, number 1 overall team, North Carolina. They're looking for it this year.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But Louisville also, they're hungry. Their only losses to number 2 Iowa in a close game there. They've got some good wins on their schedule too. They're coming for it as well.
Louisville also lost to Michigan actually in the NCAA semis last year in a very close game. So, I mean, you got to think they're coming into this with some revenge, little redemption that they want here against the Wolverines.
Oh, yeah, they want it bad. Here in Ann Arbor, too, they're coming for it.
Definitely. And so looking at some of the players today, Michigan clearly led by Sophia Southam, number 8 for the Wolverines in the midfield from Buenos Aires, Argentina. She has been fantastic this year. 8 games played, but 29 points with 14 goals.
I'm sure we'll be talking about her a lot today. She's got 14 goals on the year. She is a shooter. She is a really great player for the Wolverines.
Who else are you looking forward to, though, with this Michigan roster that, you know, needs to make a big difference today to come out on top?
I'm hoping freshman Tina D'Angeli makes an impact today. She's someone who could really step out there as a freshman and make an impact, or as a senior and help out the team. What about you? Anyone else?
You know, like I said, I think Sophia Southam is the biggest key for Michigan in that midfield. I think someone like Katie Anderson, though, another senior in the forward position, along with Tina D'Angelo, as you said, you know, I just think they need to get off to a quick start here, set the tone early.
Yep.
Anytime you're playing a great team like this at home, if you can get off to a quick start and really get up early, it can really, you know, put you in a very good position for the rest of the game.
Exactly. And like you mentioned before, this is something Michigan's used to doing. They're good at striking in the first quarter. So we'll see how they go about this as we're ready to kick off the game here.
Yep, the Wolverines getting ready for The face-off with Louisville here.
Top 3 matchup here in Ann Arbor. Beautiful weather.
Fantastic weather. You couldn't ask for anything better, am I right?
Yep, this is perfect fall weather. A little wind. Looks like the field's a little wet from some rain this morning.
Yep. So Louisville starts with the pass to Michigan to get this one started. Emma Tamer makes the pass to the right sideline. Wolverines going right to left here in some maize jerseys against the Louisville Cardinals in white. Anouk Veen, the defender, making the pass. Michigan turns it over on the sideline. Anouk Veen, by the way, came up with a huge goal against Northwestern just last week in that 2-1 victory in double overtime.
Oh, yeah, she sure did. She's from the Netherlands, too, so
Yeah.
talk about range.
Talk about
here
some
we go.
internationality, too, with these Wolverines.
Here we go. We're moving in the shooting circle.
Wolverines get a shot off, blocked by the Louisville
What
keeper.
a save by Mila DeCouyer. That's the Cardinals goalie, by the way.
How about that? Katie Anderson thought she was in there for a goal. Michigan passing it around here in the circle. Louisville able to maintain, to get back possession.
Oh, what a block.
Looks
Louisville's
like,
getting it back.
yeah, looks like they call
They're
a penalty
settling it
on the
down.
outside of the
Yeah.
stick. Here comes the Cardinals on the right sideline.
Comes Maddie Tabor on the right side.
Little nutmeg by Maddie. Anouk Veen makes a
Oh,
play.
what a play. Here we go. It's out of bounds.
The Louisville ball on the sideline here.
So we're going to get a whistle here. It's coming back.
Back to Michigan. A little flip-floppy in possessions early on here. Ooh, a little lofted ball there by the Wolverines.
Yeah, like we were saying, both really good defensive teams. We're going to see a lot of back and forth here throughout the game as Louisville's resetting up here at the midcourt.
Definitely. And it'll be interesting to see, you know, can either of these teams really maintain the possession early? It's been flipping back and forth a lot.
Yep, yep.
Anouk Veen, number 23, centering
what
the
a block.
backfield there. And here comes number 27, Catherine Peterson, with the ball on the left sideline, trying to put some moves on the Louisville defenders.
She's another one of those seniors on the Michigan team. They've got a lot of experience here, and they want this championship.
Yeah. So far, Michigan's really been the aggressor. This is what we talked about pregame.
Exactly.
They've been holding on to the ball a decent amount. Oh, what a move.
Ooh. Looks like Louisville got it back here. And right to Michigan. They're going to reset.
Yeah, Anouk Veen just seems like such a steady presence back there on the defense for the Wolverines.
Mm-hmm.
Really, she plays at her own time. She's never too rushed. As she wins the ball on the sideline. It'll be number 31, Emma Tamer, making the pass from out of bounds. And that one goes right to the middle to Louisville. Maybe not what she intended to do there, as now the Louisville Cardinals are on the break offensively. They're going to switch the field. The number 28 for Louisville coming in. Tries making a pass on the right sideline. It gets blocked by the Wolverines.
She's being swarmed by the Wolverines.
A lot
Number
of energy
17,
early here.
India Reed's going to pass it in here.
A little bit of a mistake there
Yeah.
by number 15, Rosie Hope, on the sideline. Accidentally hit that one out of bounds. It'll be Louisville ball. Here comes Louisville, looking to pounce.
Nowhere to go. There's too many Wolverines in the area.
Yeah.
Oh, we have stick down.
Yeah, we'll see if Michigan can get Sophia Southam going up front. She hasn't really touched the ball too much early. It's been a lot of Michigan's defense holding on the ball here. Rosie Hope getting ready to take it out of bounds. Goes back to Anouk Veen. who flips it on the sideline. It goes out of bounds. She was
we have a
intending for Emma
mistake there.
Tamer, and here comes Louisville. Louisville trying to make some moves on the sideline. It goes out of bounds.
There's just nowhere to go here.
Yeah.
You can't drive on these Wolverines.
Michigan is absolutely swarming them. I mean, anytime Louisville has the ball, it looks like they're just completely collapsing.
Here we go, Nuke Veen in the backfield. Oh.
See if Rosie Hope can get going here on the defensive side.
Like we're saying international, Rosie Hope from England, too.
Yeah, how about that? I
All
mean,
over the world on these Wolverines.
Yeah, we got someone from Argentina, and so of course
Netherlands,
Sophia Southam, Netherlands,
Germany,
the German goalkeeper, and Anna Speaker.
Oh,
Louisville wins the ball here in the circle, looking for a shot, and it will be a penalty. It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like we got a penalty in the circle here. Not what the Wolverines wanted.
No, not at all. And it's, you know, it's interesting because I would say Michigan's done a solid job defensively so far, but they can't get out of their own half right now.
No, they really can't. They need to start bringing the ball down the field. But Louisville, I got to give credit to them. They're doing a good job attacking the Wolverines, something that Michigan would want to do. And they're just putting pressure on that defense. Because if you put enough pressure on defense, it's got to break sometime, right?
Yep. Louisville getting ready for the penalty corner from out of bounds. The Wolverines have 4 in the goal along with the goalkeeper Anna Speaker. Louisville gets a pass in, looking for a shot, and they turn it over.
Wow.
The Wolverines get it back with number 27, Catherine Peterson, and Michigan's
they're
on
driving
the break
down.
here. Rosie Hope makes the pass forward to number 26, Laura Clark, on the left sideline. Looking to make a pass inside. She does. It gets deflected. Louisville. And it looks like we have a penalty for the Wolverines.
Wow, back-to-back penalties.
How about
this
that?
Is something they need to take advantage of. Back on the back end, Louisville couldn't get anything out of that penalty. They're going to regret that. Let's see how Michigan holds up here.
This is where the Wolverines definitely need to pounce. Against a team like Louisville, I mean, you got to take chances, you know, and take advantage of all the chances that you have. I mean,
oh, yeah. Michigan on the season's got 83 corners as compared to only allowing 35 to the opponents. So this is something they're good at dominating.
yep, the Wolverines getting ready for the penalty corner here. They have 7 ladies standing on the circle. Louisville with 4 in the goal along with their goalkeeper. As Michigan getting the pass inbounds. They make it to number 9. Makes the pass. Number 14 with the shot. No good. Pass
Still
back out.
keeps the
Sophia
ball. Take a
Southam.
shot. Oh, we got a goal here. What a
shot.
goal.
Wow. Folks, we said it at the top of the broadcast. That is what she does. Sophia Southam. Oh, and it looks like the refs are deliberating, actually. Do they call this one back?
This will be interesting to see what they call here.
The Michigan sideline is not happy. Head coach Marcia Pankratz is not happy, yelling at the officials right now.
Looks like the refs are coming over on the sideline.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have some sort of review here.
Let's talk about that pass and the goal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she put it right over the goalie in the right corner.
What a coordinated effort, though. I mean, you know, they make the pass into number 9, Nina Apula, who then dished it off to number 14, Katie Anderson, who then looked like she was trying to get a shot. It looked like it got deflected, but it comes back. The Wolverines make a dish off to Sophia Southam, and then that shot, top bins, right corner.
Yeah. Those second shot opportunities will come to play here today.
Definitely.
With these great defenses. We'll see if they can keep attacking off the rebounds and keeping the ball in their court.
Yeah, this is a key decision, too, for Michigan. I mean, I wouldn't say they've struggled so far, right? But it has been a difficult go. Of course, Louisville just had that penalty corner chance. And so this could be very important to get up early.
Oh, yeah.
As we have 8.5 to go here in the first period between Michigan and Louisville. Again, you're listening live to WCBN, Student Radio's coverage of the Michigan Wolverines field hockey team.
So something interesting to see here already is Michigan's taken 3 shots on the Cardinals. And it seems like the Cardinals have been down on the Michigan side the whole game so far. Yet they've got no shots on goal yet.
Yeah, yeah. No, and I mean, you have to think, too, with that penalty corner.
Yeah.
The fact that they couldn't even get that shot
Couldn't even
off,
take a shot.
that's huge for the Wolverines.
It tells you about their defensive lineup back there. It's very strong.
Yeah, which they definitely showed on Thursday against Northwestern, number 6 Northwestern, a 2-1 classic
Very low
Big
scoring.
Ten
Yep.
defensive battle.
Nothing more you can ask in the Big Ten. 2-1 overtime thriller.
Yeah. So Michigan breaks from their team huddle here. We're still awaiting any sort of motion or anything from the officials right now.
Yeah, the officials are taking a long time talking this one over, and here they come out.
And here they come.
They're talking to Cardinals coach Justin Sowery over there on the sideline.
And it will count as a goal. Sophia Southam with her 15th goal of the season.
What a goal that was.
Wow.
That'll get the Wolverines going here. Let's see if Louisville can send a message back to them.
So here we go, Louisville with the ball. As they hit it out of bounds, here it'll be Emma Tamer making the pass from out of bounds, getting set up for the Wolverines. Wolverines passing it around a little bit. Nina Apula draws a foul from Louisville. Be the Wolverines' ball here. Emma Tamer will take it out. So if you're Louisville, though, you're down 1-0 early. How do you answer to that adversity?
You know, like they were doing earlier, you got to keep attacking them. You can't be rattled off by this first goal. This is the number 2 team in the country you're playing against. That you're going to get scored on. So
Yeah.
you just we got to see how they respond. Looks like they turned the ball back over here.
Yeah, here
But they
comes
just
the
gotta keep
Wolverines
that-
on the break. Number 14, Katie Anderson makes the pass ahead to number 26, Sophia Southam. Oh, what a pass. Here comes Laura Clark. The Wolverines, looks like they lose the ball. Louisville will take it out here. Sophia Southam with a quick little give and go there with number 26.
Oh, yeah, she is dangerous. We will be calling her name a lot today.
Louisville, number 5, Kelsey McCruden, trying to make a play, gets fouled by 3 Wolverines there. They just swarm at the ball, don't they?
You can't do anything against them. You got to find some creative plays here. We'll see what Louisville has in their bag of tricks.
Yeah, Louisville seeming to be a little bit more aggressive here since the goal by the Wolverines. Michigan will switch the field here. Emma Tamer tried passing
Oh, what
it
a
deep.
steal.
Here comes Louisville.
Oh, she's
Number
driving
3,
in.
the shot on goal, no
Oh,
good.
Wide right. That was a beautiful interception right there. They're going to have to do more of those.
Charlie Van Oorschot with the shot there. It wasn't a very good angle, but she could have possibly fit that one in. Anna Speaker with really her first test of the day.
Yeah, great step out by her to put pressure on that shot. You saw that shot go wide right. She really had nowhere to go with it. That 6-foot presence in goalie is really hard to overcome.
Has to be intimidating, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And Anouk Veen with the pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Louisville ball as we also have another ball rolling onto the field here.
Hopefully we'll be playing with only one ball in the game today.
You would assume that's how field hockey goes, right? Wolverines get it back here. Number 15, Rosie Hope takes it out. She passes it back to Anouk Veen. A risky pass taken back by Louisville. Michigan deflects it out. Louisville still with the number 10 on the right sideline trying to make a play. Oh, what a move on Rosie Hope. Louisville still going with it. And sorry for the delay here. Looks like they call a penalty corner for Louisville.
All right, this is one they got to attack here. They got to send a message to the Wolverines. down 1 in the first period here, 5 minutes to go. You've got to, I want to see a couple passes here, and then they need their first shot here, or maybe even a couple.
Yeah, the Wolverines players getting their face masks ready for this penalty corner.
Fifth-year Allie Bidding is looking to pass this in over here in the corner.
Yeah, she was the one making the play right there. Running all the way through. I mean, she got by 3 or 4 Wolverines on the right sideline and then the baseline and make a play to get this penalty corner. She gets ready to hit it in. Here comes Louisville. Shot. Blocked by Anna Speaker. A foot save. Shot again. Oh, no goal. It gets deflected out. The Wolverines did their job there.
Wow, those were some saves, huh?
How about that?
But that's what we want to see more of from Louisville. I'm liking to see that aggression, taking more shots and more shots. You're going to find some holes in this goalie eventually.
Yeah, and they've definitely, like we said earlier, they've been extremely aggressive since that Sophia Southam goal. Here come the Wolverines. It'll be Rosie Hope getting the ball here on the left sideline. A little bit of deliberation with the officials here.
All right, they got it back.
Ooh,
almost a turnover there. Michigan keeps the ball here.
Yeah, great job by Catherine Peterson there to get the ball and hold on to it. Louisville on the sideline here making some quick passes. Michigan makes some subs on the sideline. And Louisville looks like they'll reset here. They will go back to the center defenseman, Indian Reed. Or excuse me, actually Julia Cozier.
Looks like the Cardinals put Mackenzie Carlin, the senior, on the attack there, number 8.
Yeah, we had a few substitutes coming in here for the Wolverines. Haley O'Neill now shifts to center defense as Anouk Veen shifts out to the right. Looks like Emma Tamer has moved up a little bit, playing more of a midfield role right now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this impacts their defense and if they keep attacking or not. But it looks like the Cardinals are playing much more aggressive than the Wolverines are right now.
The Wolverines also bringing out Sophia Southam, giving her a bit of a rest. Louisville here with the ball with their defense. Makes a pass deflected out of bounds by Laura Clark. She's making some plays here on the left sideline for Michigan.
Oh, yeah, she's holding up there. We'll be looking forward to seeing her attack if they get the ball back. And looks like they do right here. Number 4, Abby Tamer, is going to pass it in. They're going to reset back there.
And Anouk Veen getting a little bit stuck here in the center defense. She makes a pass out to the left to Rosie Hope. They call it a foul, I believe, for the outside of the stick. Louisville gets the ball here quick. Number 10 coming down the baseline. And a kick ball. It'll be Michigan ball coming back. Maria Pankratz urging the Wolverines to get forward and moving, and they do with Laura Clark here.
That was some great defense in the circle by the Wolverines there as they keep the ball here.
And Abby Tamer makes the pass forward. Number 7, Alana Richardson, trying to make an impact on this game. Coming down the sideline. Deflection in. The
fight for the ball.
Yeah,
looks
there's
like
the
they
call.
lost it there.
It'll be Louisville ball here outside of the penalty circle. Julie Cozier for Louisville. Number 28 will take the pass in.
Coming up just under 2 minutes here in the first period. I'm hoping Louisville takes a couple more shots. Build some confidence up for the next period. Coming in 1-0 right now.
Definitely, and the chances have been there. I mean, they had the 2 penalty corners that they just could not convert on. You know, it's going to be important to really take advantage of the opportunities that they're going to have because, again, there's not going to be many of them.
Yeah, 2 penalties, and they've been marching down the field on these Wolverines. So we are really going to see some more attacking here as looks like penalty on the Cardinals.
Corner, yep. The Wolverines will get a chance here to extend the lead to 2-0 if they can convert this. Michigan still has number 8, Sophia Southam, their leading scorer on the sidelines. It'll be Laura Clark, number 26, getting ready to take this penalty corner. Last time on the goal that they scored, it was from a penalty corner. They made the pass into number 9, Nina Apula, and that's what got the sequence going. We'll see if they do that again.
We'll see if they get the ball to Sophia Southam here. Just keep going at it.
The pass to Laura Clark. The shot from Anouk Veen gets deflected. A great save by Louisville goalkeeper Mila de Couger.
Yeah, that scoreboard will show the Wolverines up by 1, but she's really holding her ground there. They just keep attacking while they have the ball, which has been a bit less than the Cardinals, but they're still going after her. Wow, great defense there.
Abby Tamer came in with the ball, got deflected away from her.
Yeah, it looks like the goalie was out of place there, but great recovery inside the circle from the Cardinals.
Less than a minute to go here in the first period. Louisville loses the ball, a mistake on the defensive end. Can Michigan make them pay here? The pass inbounds to Abby Tamer. It gets stolen. Here comes Louisville, number 17.
Come on, Louisville, let's see something here.
And you're really seeing the effect of the wet field right now, huh? I mean, some of these passes just are not rolling through.
Oh, yeah. We were saying this before the game. We'll see how that field would impact it, and now you can definitely see a little bit there. We'll see if it dries out throughout the game. Maybe that'll change things.
Yeah, and here Nina Pula getting the pass, the inbounds pass. Emma Tamer coming up the right sideline for the Wolverines, looking to find someone in the middle. She does at to number 7. The Wolverines get a shot off, but it didn't really go anywhere. Louisville's got possession back here. And it goes right back to the Wolverines, and that is the end of the first quarter. Michigan leads it 1-0 against the Louisville Cardinals. A Sophia Southam goal off a penalty corner. How about that first period?
That was a great first period. Very back and forth from both teams. It seemed like Louisville was a bit more aggressive than the Wolverines were. But again, you got that one goal off the penalty there by Sophia Southam, which we were saying before the game. She's going to be the impact here. And the Wolverines do their usual. They attack in the first period. We'll see if they can sustain it throughout the game. And we'll see if the Cardinals can bounce back.
You know, and it's interesting because Michigan, while they do have 4 shots here compared to Louisville's 3, it's felt like Louisville's had the ball more on their offensive end because Michigan's kind of been stuck on the defensive end. But when they get the break going, they play in transition, they have just been running upfield. And, I mean, it's led to the 2 corners that they've had here and then, of course, that 1 goal that they had.
Yeah, no, it definitely feels like the ball's going Louisville's way, but they're just not taking advantage of it. And we'll see here 2 penalties. You got to make at least one of them there if you're playing the number 2 team in the country. And we'll see. They're only down by 1, which is a good spot to be in here in Ann Arbor. So we'll see how they hold up.
Yeah, definitely not out of hand by any means. Less than a minute left here before we get the second period started. Wolverines head coach Maria Pankratz talking it over with the Wolverines right now.
I'm hoping from Michigan we see a bit more getting the ball downfield. Their defense has been playing amazing, but they just need to get the ball back and hold it.
Yep.
It seems like they're rushing it a bit, but once they get to Louisville's side, they're doing pretty good with it. So hoping to get a little more time on offense for the Wolverines here in the next period.
Definitely, and goalkeeper Anna Speaker for the Wolverines really hasn't been tested too much. I mean, she had 1 big foot save.
Oh, yeah, stepping out of the goal there. I think the Cardinals will put a bit more test on her here.
As Michigan breaks from their team huddle, Louisville about to do the same. We're getting ready to get the second quarter underway here. Michigan and Louisville. What a great matchup for this Sunday afternoon. So what do you think of the defense, though, for the Wolverines now? With the Nuke Veen, Rosie Hope, and Emma Tamer in the back line?
Yeah,
what have you seen from them?
Those 3 are really holding it up back there. I mean, the Cardinals, it looks like they're starting to whittle it down. They're getting a bit more into the defense and taking some shots, but they've really been holding up the Wolverines, and all credit goes to them right now.
Louisville gets the second quarter started. As they pass it out of bounds, it'll be Emma Tamer getting it going for the Wolverines here in the second quarter. She goes back to Anouk Veen, who then switches it to Rosie Hope. Hope finds number 27 for the Wolverines on the sideline. Sophia Southam looking to make a play here. She gets involved outside of the stick, though. Louisville gets the ball, trying to run it a little bit here. Number 19 for Louisville getting it going.
And that's Philippa Niebuhr. She's a senior, or a freshman coming in from Germany. Talk about all over the world.
Yeah. Definitely an international battle today here. And looks like the Wolverines win the ball on the sideline here. Rosie Hope will get ready to take it out. It's also seemed like we've had a lot of action right in front of us, on the right sideline or left sideline.
Oh, yeah, it's all happening right here.
Yeah.
They're trying to put a show for us here.
Yeah.
And again, the Wolverines turn it over. You don't really see them taking the offense down and holding it much. It just seems like Louisville has the ball the entire game.
Louisville switches the field here. Number 9 getting ready to make a play. Amy Plum for Louisville passes it back to number 14. Louisville going to switch the field back, it looks like. But the Wolverines win it back. And here comes number 27, Catherine Peterson, makes the pass forward to number 6, Tina D'Angeli, trying to make a play, trying to find someone. She goes back to number 27 for the Wolverines, Catherine Peterson, who then switches it back to Rosie Hope. They switch the field. Anouk Veen gets the ball. Nina Loop, number 9, with the ball now. Goes forward to Laura Clark, who's now on the right-hand side of the field. Louisville gets the ball back now, looking to make a play. Gets deflected out of bounds. It'll be Louisville ball on the sideline. One interesting thing, though, Laura Clark, she was on the left side earlier for Michigan, left forward. Now she's playing more of the right forward position. Why do you think they possibly switched that up?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Maybe they're trying to give Louisville different looks here to try to maintain that ball and keep attacking, keep them on their toes, you know. And it looks like Louisville's unfazed by it. Michigan can't even get inside the shooting circle.
Yeah, they've really been struggling to hold on to the ball here. Louisville, after a few sequences of events, number 14, Allie Bidding will get the ball, pass it back. Louisville makes a long pass to get past midfield, but it then gets deflected, and the Wolverines have it back. Nina Loop all the way, almost playing right back role there. And gets deflected out of bounds. Wolverines will have it once again. Emma Tamer getting ready to take this one out. Deep pass forward by Emma Tamer. Almost a golf swing there.
Yeah, look at that. And talk about fan presence. Looks like we got a lot of people showing up here for this matchup today.
Yeah, and definitely not surprising considering the magnitude of it, but great, always great to see, you know, a lot of the Michigan fans here. Of course, Louisville's had a few travelers from Kentucky too.
Yeah, especially on a day like this with this weather, there's no better place to be.
Definitely, and looks like Michigan's Emma Tamer will have the ball now as Louisville passed it out of bounds. She switches the field to Rosie Hope, trying to make a play down the sideline. She goes to Catherine Peterson, who then tried finding Katie Anderson, who slipped and fell. It'll be Louisville ball now, and she runs over number 31, Emma Tamer there. A foul on the Wolverines. Louisville will have it. They get it started real quick. Here comes Louisville on the left side.
Let's see if they can attack here inside the circle. Oh, great defense by the Wolverines.
Yep, and the
Sending
official
it back.
calls, I believe, an outside of the stick deflection by Louisville. So Michigan will get it back. But again, another chance there in the penalty circle that Louisville doesn't convert.
Yeah, those chances don't come by often in games like this. So let's see if they can strike back. Maybe they can make some own substitutions and changing the schemes on their side. Give the Wolverines a different look.
Yep, and Louisville, again, they've had the ball for quite a bit as they have it once again. Julie Cozier making the pass forward to number 15 for Louisville. And they're just a few little ticky-tacky passes right now to just hold on to the ball. try to find some holes right here in this Michigan defense, right?
Oh, yeah. Just keep them on their toes. Try to, manage the game in a sense. When you're playing the number 2 team in the country, you got to make the game your own. So they're putting their name on this game, but they're just not closing out in the shooting circle.
Yeah, Louisville making some substitutions. Number 20, Katie Schneider comes on. However, Louisville gets a steal here. The Wolverines, once again, the defense holds strong. They get it back. Rosie Hope making the play there. Passes it out of bounds, though. So it'll be Louisville number 3, Charlie Van Oorschot, getting ready to make the pass inbound. She'll dribble a little bit, looking at the middle. Oh, Louisville's right there. What a save!
Wow,
what a
save
by Anna Speaker, getting the huge glove out with her left hand.
She came to play today. There's
Wow.
no scoring against that. That was an incredible save.
I mean, when you have that 6-foot frame, I mean, you can just reach out there and make a play, and Anna Speaker certainly did that right there. A great cross in by Charlie Van Oorschot. I mean, perfect. It was right there for Louisville.
And that save got the Michigan bench hyped up. They are fired up. They're ready to go. It's like Michigan getting the ball back here.
Yeah,
starting
Sophia
to drive.
Southam getting involved in the midfield a little bit. Emma Tamer now on the left side of the field. Makes the pass forward. Catherine Peterson getting ready to make a play as she finds number 6 for the Wolverines in the midfield. And then called as a kickball. It'll be Louisville ball back. And here comes the Louisville Cardinals. Once again in the defensive half, just holding on to the ball here. Wolverines get a steal with Catherine Peterson.
Oh, they played aggressive on that one for sure. You usually see the Wolverines holding back and, living with their true defense in the arc, but they went off after this one in Louisville's backcourt.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see here. Can Louisville, make a play, get something going as the Cardinals have it on the Michigan half. Number 15 for Louisville loses the ball. They call a penalty or foul, excuse me. Katie Anderson makes the pass forward. Michigan's brought on Sarah Pertek, excuse me, number 28, playing a little bit of left midfield, left forward role as they move. Sophia Southam defending the ball up front. She gets it back. Sophia Southam now on the break here, trying to make a play. She gets it deflected, but she wins a foul for the Wolverines up front.
Let's see some shots here by the Wolverines as they're getting close to the Cardinals.
And this is the top third of the field as Michigan makes a pass. It gets deflected. Louisville now has. But this is, that's the top third of the field, though, that Michigan usually is always just completely masterful in, right, with their passing and shots.
Yep. That's their sweet spot right there. It seems like until they get to that point, once they get there, they're just really good in there. On both halves, really. On defense, too.
Yeah. Wolverines get a steal. Number 4 for the Wolverines. Sends it forward. Pertek loses the ball. The Michigan sideline wanted a foul. They do not get it. Instead, it'll be Louisville ball.
Pertek's another junior out of Germany, and she also brings some experience to this team off the bench. We'll see how she handles that coming off.
Yeah, Marcia Pankratz definitely is not afraid to go overseas to find players, and she's always done that in her career and been very good at that. As Pertek wins the ball back in the midfield for Michigan. Switches the field to Nina Loop, who then finds Rosie Hope on the right side of the field. Michigan will try to get something set up here. They do not, though. They lose the ball. Louisville now with it in the midfield. And an interception by Catherine Peterson for Michigan. A kickball. Louisville will have it on their defensive third.
Yeah, we're almost at 5 minutes here in the second period, and not seeing much aggression on both sides. It seems like the ball's coming back and forth a lot here.
Yep, Sophia Southam now, left sideline working it in. She gets by the Louisville defender looking for a pass inside. She finds someone. It gets deflected. Michigan with it in the penalty circle. Abby Tamer had it for a little bit. Now it's Nina Loop, and it will be a kickball for Louisville. Louisville will try to get it going here quick.
Wow, that is what you needed for Louisville right there.
Deflection.
Michigan was coming in hot.
Yeah, good defense there by number 5, Pilar Oliveros for the Wolverines. Louisville had a little bit of a wide open pass, and she was able to come back, intercept it, hit it out of bounds. So Louisville now with a lob pass from out of bounds. It'll be Anouk Veen with the ball in the back third for the Wolverines. She finds Rosie Hope, who then switches the field to Nina Loop. Wolverines passing it around here. Rosie Hope now with it. We'll go back to Anouk Veen, testing that baseline a little bit, as she then switches the field to Oliveros, who has the ball stolen by Louisville. Michigan gets it back, and a foul called on Louisville. The Wolverines will try to pounce here. Abby Tamer with the ball, switches it, finds a great pass to Nina Loop on the right sideline. And here comes Nina Loop showing that speed.
Wow, here come the Wolverines down the sideline.
Pertek with the ball into the middle. Abby Tamer in the middle of the penalty circle tries to get a shot off. It gets deflected and she falls backwards.
Cardinals aren't budging on defense. Wolverines are showing some signals here.
Yeah, and again, a great steal by Louisville there defensively. Like you said, Rowie, they're making plays in that defensive third that are keeping them in this game. Again, 1-0 Michigan.
They're still in this. Their defense is playing for the win here. Let's see if their offense can come down and attack here. But that back 3 defenders for Michigan, that's their identity right there.
Yeah.
And defense wins championships. If they're trying to win a natty here, they have to hold up.
Yeah, the Wolverines have definitely looked good on that side of the ball. As Louisville will now have it in their defensive third once again. Those Louisville defenders, I have to say, are pretty good at maintaining possession back there between themselves. As Louisville trying to get on the break here. Look like Van Oorschot lost the ball. Abby Tamer now has it, trying to find a pass. She will switch it back to Anouk Veen, and Michigan will reset here.
Looks like Michigan's coach wanted to see something there, but it just didn't happen. And Cardinals are getting the ball back here.
Yeah, we definitely have seen a very active Marcia Pankratz for sure today. And here comes Louisville, center back making a play. Out of bounds will be Louisville ball here. Michigan challenging it. We have the officials directing Louisville here, telling them to slow down a little bit. Looked like Sophia Pendolino wanted to really get it going and keep going, but the officials stopped the play. They switch it back to Julie Cogier.
Let's see if they can get something going here. They desperately need it going into half.
That pass got stolen. The Wolverines got it back. And another foul called here. 1.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter for Michigan and Louisville. Rosie Hope will make the pass to get the sequence going for the Wolverines. Anouk Veen then switches it to the left side to Pilar Oliveros, who then finds a deep pass downfield to forwards for Michigan. Number 14, Katie Anderson, right there trying to make a play. And now Nina Loop has it, right side of the penalty circle, switches it into the middle of the penalty circle. They have an open goal. They don't get it there.
Oh, swarming defense by
Wow.
the Cardinals on that series. They're just nowhere to go there.
And here comes Louisville back on the transition. A deflection will be a kickball on Michigan, but Abby Tamer then intercepts the foul pass, and here comes Michigan, number 16, Katie McLaughlin trying to make a play. Another foul here called on Michigan, looked like on McLaughlin. Louisville will have it in their defensive third.
And yeah, it looks like they subbed in Katie McLaughlin here. She's played a bit. She scored 2 goals this year so far. We'll see if they can get her a bit more involved down the stretch.
Yeah, Wolverines getting a few subs in as Louisville makes a good pass, or actually gets deflected, but looking for Charlie Van Oorschot there. And then a shot from outside the penalty circle goes into the goal, but it doesn't count, and that is the end of the second quarter. Michigan will go into the second half with a 1-0 lead on the Louisville Cardinals. What a game it has been so far.
This has been a great game between the number 2 and 3 teams in the country. And it's kind of what we expected, you know. They both got really good defenses, and that's being shown here today. Nothing much on the offenses other than the one goal by Michigan there. And we'll see if the defensives keep holding up or breaking.
Yeah, definitely been a very big defensive battle here so far. Right now we'll have Nabil Bayag coming in for the classic Hometown Heroes segment that we all look forward to on these WCBN broadcasts. So we'll bring in Nabil here real quick. First, Nabil, if you had any quick thoughts on that game, that first half, what do you think of the Wolverines? Again, 1-0 lead here at halftime.
Yeah, it was actually pretty fun. I've never seen a field hockey match before, so I was pretty excited to watch this Wolverine team. The Wolverines played pretty good. I feel like they kept being aggressive at times, but also they played really good defense to stop any Louisville threats. That save by the goalie there was unreal. I mean, I believe it was with her left hand she saved the ball, which, I mean, that's unreal. But yeah, so it definitely the Wolverines coaches kept screaming from the sidelines, and I could hear from here. They kept screaming at their players to just take shots on goal. They felt like they were kind of getting a little too cute in the penalty circle, and they weren't able to get enough shots on goal to have more chances. So unfortunately, for the coaches' likings, they're only up 1-0, but they do have that goal off that penalty shot, so which came after the review. So overall, pretty good first half of the Wolverines. I think it's an expected close match though, because it is a 2 versus 3 this afternoon. But it is beautiful weather. Enjoying the windows open. I do have to say, I think the field is wet on purpose. I think they do that. I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure the field is wet on purpose, which I did not know until I was watching. And then someone screamed, "Oh, do you want to make the field more wet?" And they said no. So I guess it's on purpose. But you learn something new every day. Anyways, Hometown Heroes time. Basically, I take you through entire rosters and explain where they came from. It's international edition, I do believe.
I was going to say, this is going to be a very interesting one for you,
super
Nabil.
fun. So I was going through some fun ones, but obviously, Sophia Southam from Buenos Aires, Argentina, Sworn Junior College. That is, she's a senior, though, so she's probably enjoying it here in Ann Arbor. I don't know if they have winter down there in Argentina, but, I mean, this must be. There's Rosie Hope from Guildford, England. Guildford. That's such a funny name. There's Haley O'Neill from Hummelstown, Pennsylvania, Lower Dauphin. There's Anouk Bean from The Hague, Netherlands, and I don't even want to try saying that high school.
Oh,
but I'm going to try saying it. Vrijzinig Christelijk Lyceum. Lyceum.
Yeah,
Close
try
enough.
saying that 3 times in a row, huh?
I can't say that 3 times. There's Catherine Peterson from San Diego, California, Sarah High School. I don't know if that's near the Sierra Heights, where LeBron plays, or Bronny.
Yeah, Bronny James, yep.
I doubt.
I have no clue.
I doubt that. Anna Speaker, I believe, from Berlin, Germany. Sportschule im Olympia Park. It's kind of like there's a girl on volleyball. She's from Liechtenstein, like something like that. I'm definitely saying it wrong. I say everything wrong. But even Louisville's team has plenty of very cool hometowns internationally, especially. There's 2 players from the Netherlands, Charlie van Oorschot and Mila de Cuijer. No, Mila de Cuijer.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The goalkeeper.
Yeah. Leiden and Haarlem, respectively. They're both in the Netherlands. That's interesting. There's Philippa Niebuhr from Hanover, Germany. Oh, Katie Schneider's from San Diego, California, Sierra High School. Maybe that's very close to Sierra High School. I don't know.
She's also Or I guess she's a senior, though, so I was going to say, if she's a freshman, maybe she actually saw Bronny James and LeBron from time to time, but
No,
I
I'm
guess
pretty.
not.
Yeah, I don't think so. There is Julie Kauziger. Julie Kauziger. She's a junior.
Also, you got Minna Tremonti from Ann Arbor, Michigan. She went to Huron High School.
Yeah. It's right by here. She went only to Louisville, only to come back. I'm sure her family's in the stands somewhere. There's a little bit of specks of
Oh,
red
they have to be.
among the yellow here, but there definitely is a lot of fun hometowns here. Canterbury, Kent, England, St. Lawrence College, Ramsgate. That is a long
Wow.
name. Melton, Mowbray, England, Repton School. Wow.
There are quite a few English players, though.
Amelia Kazmarczyk. This is exciting. I will say there are a few players from Louisville, which they must enjoy playing for their hometown college. And how could we forget anyone from Michigan here on the Wolverines squad? You got Saline, Michigan, Emma Tamer from Whitmore Lake, Michigan, Aaron Riley's from Saline. Saline's not too far from where I live, but there's only 2 Michigan hometown players here, so that pretty much does it for our hometown heroes.
I was also going to say, though, you forgot Serena
I
Brimacombe
did.
from Ann Arbor, Michigan,
Sorry.
my high
My
school,
gosh.
Pioneer High School.
Oh, you went to Pioneer High School.
I did go to Pioneer High
Oh,
School, right across from the big
That
house.
is so old. It's so big, though.
Built in like 1954. Yeah, it's very
it's
old.
massive high school. I actually took my ACTs there.
Oh,
The
wow.
first time I didn't go.
Oh, it didn't go
Didn't
well?
go well.
Okay.
The second time
Well,
I did well because I didn't do it there. I did it
so you're never going back to Pioneer then, is what
No.
I'm hearing. Okay.
never gonna go back. It was really big. And I think I was nervous because it was so big.
That's
it was
fair.
also, I was like walked in, I didn't know where to go. It was my first time. This is very much going away from field hockey, but we're just talking about hometown heroes here. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the rest of the match. I don't know if I will be on the call or Roy will be on the call, but we will decide that in the next 2.5 minutes whether who's
Yeah,
going to be on the call.
2:45 to go here at halftime.
We do thank you for listening, though.
Definitely.
on WCBN. It's exciting for us to be able to cover it. Exciting that we have listeners who are willing to listen and who want to support the Wolverines as they take on the number 3 Louisville Cardinals. I will say, whoever wins this match, they're not going to go down very much in these rankings. I feel like losing to a 2, losing to a 3 is not enough to take you out of the top 5, I do believe. I mean, Iowa's number 1, and their win against Louisville only took Louisville down 1 spot, number 3. So,
No, I was gonna say Penn State's right there at number 4, and they're 8-2. So you would have to think whoever loses this game might actually even stay.
yeah.
Like if it's Louisville, they might stay at number 3. If it's Michigan, might only fall to number 3. So very interesting indeed.
And honestly, there's not much separating Michigan and Iowa. There's only, I believe, 24 points separating them, and Iowa definitely has way more first place votes, but they're 2 of the only undefeated teams in field hockey in the NCAA. So when you have that, and with the breadth of teams that they've played so far, that schedule that they've had in the past, even Michigan just coming off their winning against Northwestern a couple days ago, it really allows for the Wolverines to be always in the top 10, like perennially in that top 10.
And I mean, in general, the Big Ten is just loaded when it comes to field hockey. I mean, my goodness, like you said, Iowa number 1, Michigan number 2, Penn State number 4, Rutgers number 5, Northwestern number 6, number 8, Maryland. Good Lord, that's a long list already in the top 10. For the
5
Big
in the
10.
top 10. That's crazy. So, Marsha Pankratz has to be extremely, extremely happy with her squad in her 22nd year here as the Michigan head coach. So she's pretty excited to keep things going here in the second half. And I will let Neil take us into the third quarter.
Yep, 30 seconds left here as the Wolverines come out of their huddle, getting ready to get the second half started. Very, very big half here coming, folks. I mean, again, like we've said many, many times, this is number 2 versus number 3. This is the biggest game in field hockey this week, today for sure, this week, possibly the last month. I mean, you don't see this happen too often. And the Wolverines so far have taken advantage of this game. They're up 1-0 against Louisville. The Cardinals, after that goal, seem to be a lot more aggressive as Rory joins me back here for the second half. What are you looking forward to in the second half? What kind of tactics do you think Michigan needs? What does Louisville need to change?
Yeah, glad to be back here, Neil. Like we saw last game, it's a very defensive battle. We're going to want to see more aggression out of Louisville if they want to stay in this game. See if their strikers can kind of put the ball in the net here. But Michigan's goalie is not budging.
Anna Speaker with that one of the best saves that, you'll see in field hockey with her big left glove making a play. As we get the second half started here, the Wolverines lose the ball quickly. Number 3, Charlie Van Oorschot trying to make a play for Louisville. She gets swarmed by Nina Loop. And Louisville has it back now. Makes a forward pass to number 20. It'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, a couple back and forths here already. We'll see how many halftime adjustments were made here.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty quick start. Michigan seeming to be relatively aggressive here out of the gates.
Yeah, they're fired up. They're ready to play now.
Number 5, Kelsey McCrudden, makes a pass inbounds, gets stolen.
Louisville gets it back down here.
And here comes Louisville in the penalty circle for Michigan. And trying to see what the official's making.
So we
Looks
might have
like
a
it will
penalty.
be a penalty corner, yep.
This is where Louisville needs to strike here. Send a message in the first couple minutes of the second half. Let's see what they can come out with here.
This is a very important play, as you can possibly hear the Michigan sideline getting rowdy.
Yeah, they're sitting right below us here. They're excited for
Trying
this.
to encourage their defenders here.
This is definitely something Louisville talked about at halftime, is taking advantages of these opportunities down below, because you don't get many against Michigan.
Definitely. Allie Bidding makes the pass inbounds. Louisville gets a shot off. It gets deflected and blocked.
Oh,
and
great save.
Erased by the Wolverines. But Louisville actually gets the ball back in the penalty circle, and then it is a high lofting shot that goes over the goal and over the fence. Michigan will have it back here. Or actually, I guess they're calling a deflection. That would possibly
Louisville's
explain the high shot there.
Michigan wanted a call there, but Louisville's keeping it, and the ball's coming back.
Deep pass. Michigan just clears it out of there. And, looks like the officials made a call. Marcia Pankratz is not happy right now.
Yeah, Michigan's defense is being tested right now, but they're holding up. They're doing a great job.
Yep, and Julie Kozier, back line for Louisville, makes the pass. Louisville makes a good through pass. Here comes the Cardinals. Once again, another ticky-tack pass, getting it going. It's deflected to the baseline. Michigan holds on to it. Looks like it's a Nuke Veen with the ball, and it goes out of bounds off a deflection from Louisville. It'll be the Wolverines getting the ball back here.
Yeah, Louisville came out. They definitely made some adjustments at halftime. They want the ball, and they're going to keep attacking these Wolverines. Try to even up the score here. They're sitting down 1-0.
Yeah, Michigan with the pass to get it going. It was a deep lofting pass that then went back to Allie Bidding. So Louisville Cardinal have it once again. Sophia Southam gets called for a foul. And Louisville trying to make something happen here. Into the top third. Looked like there's a Louisville player that fell down, one of the forwards. And here comes Charlie Van Oorschot. She was the one who made the amazing cross in the first half. That should have resulted in a goal. I mean, on any other goalkeeper, it probably does, but Anna Speaker making the play.
Yeah, when you're playing number 2 team in the country with Anna Speaker back there, it's just not happening. It's just incredible save. And again, Louisville drives down with nothing to show for.
Yeah, they will get another chance, though. Again, Michigan losing the ball out of bounds a lot today.
I'm surprised Michigan's not having the ball much more this half. You'd think during halftime they'd make some adjustments, and I'm sure Marcia Pankratz was talking about it.
Yeah,
We saw her down here showing some moves and working a bit. You think she's telling the team to shoot the ball a little more?
I think so. That is what we heard from the sideline in the first half a lot. I think right now probably they're just worried about holding onto the ball, though, because they just have not been able to do that.
Yeah.
As Michigan now getting the sequence going, they go back to Anouk Veen, who then goes back to number 5, Pilar Oliveros, who's getting quite a bit of playing time right now.
Very impressive to see, and it's good to get that experience going. But they're holding up back there.
Yeah, Louisville with a cross inside.
Oh, what a
my
close
goodness.
one there.
They had number 4, Emma Cat Rosensteel, right in the middle. It looked like she had like a free shot, or excuse me, actually, it was number 9, Amy Plum. The sophomore out of Canterbury, Kent, England. She had an open shot there, wasn't able to get the stick on it. And here comes Allie Bidding again for Louisville. And Allie Bidding's been making quite a few plays in that midfield for Louisville. Number 14, been a steady presence. As Sophia Southam comes out, she's yelling at the officials, as is her coach, Marcia Pankratz.
Looks like they called a penalty on her here, and
Yeah.
she's going to the bench.
Louisville now with the ball on the right sideline, trying to make a play. As she goes down in the penalty circle, there's no. Actually, they call for floppy, and then got a little bit of. Yeah, Michigan head coach Marcia Pankratz is not happy right now.
This is not how they wanted to see this half starting for sure.
Yeah,
But looks like they're getting the ball here. Maybe they can get something out of it. Wow, a turnover already?
yeah. I mean, they had a free pass right there off the foul that gets turned over as Charlie Van Oorschot made the play. Quite a bit of anger right now with these officials for both sides, mainly Michigan, but.
This is where if this is a basketball game, you take your time out here. Your team's not getting the ball much. They're not getting anything going.
Yeah, Charlie Van Oorschot is just taking over every passing lane right now. As Louisville will reset it here, they go back to Julie Cozier, their steady presence on the back line, who then switches the field to number 5, Kelsey McCrudden. She goes back to Cozier, who then switches it out to the right side. And Michigan deflects it out of bounds. It'll be Louisville ball. We get another whistle blown here. We've been getting quite a few of those.
Yeah, a little too much foot action. It's not a soccer game here.
Louisville makes a pass inside to the penalty circle. Trying to find someone is Louisville, but they.
Ooh, and another
they
penalty
draw
chance
a penalty
here.
chance, a penalty corner. Looked like it was Maddie Tabor who had the ball there in the penalty circle for Louisville, but got fouled, and it'll be a penalty corner.
This is big for Michigan here. Looks like they're falling behind here to start the half. They need to make a statement on this penalty. Get the ball out of there.
And, I mean, what a momentum change this would be right here, right, for Louisville. I mean, if you can tie the game 1-1.
That would be a message to send. Tie game right out of half.
Definitely. Louisville getting ready to send it in here on this penalty corner. They do right to the middle. It'll be Julie Cozier with the shot. We saw this earlier in the game. It's deflected
what
into
a
the
goal.
Louisville answers back. It is 1-1. Wow, Julie Cozier had the shot at the top of the circle. It got deflected. I couldn't even tell if it was by a Michigan or Louisville player, but it got deflected, goes straight up to the top of that goal. And Anna Speaker can't do anything about that.
She had no chance on that one. That deflection was just incredible. And that's exactly what Louisville needs right here. Tie game. They're fired up. They're ready to go. And we mentioned earlier that Sophia Southam was penalized. Looks like she got a green card here.
Oh, wow. Okay. To be honest, I didn't even really see exactly what happened. I saw her yelling at the official and Marcia Pankratz doing the same. But, wow, 1-1 here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Louisville has the ball again on their defensive third. It's Julie Cozier making some plays. And she was the one. I don't know if she'll be she won't be credited by the shot or by the goal. It'll be Amy Plum, actually. who made it 1-1 with that deflection. So a few whistle calls right now. It'll be Cardinals ball in the middle third. Marcia Pankratz yelling some instructions to her Wolverines as Michigan now has the ball. Looking to find Abby Tammer. She does. Number 4, Abby Tammer, trying to make a play. Abby Tammer still with the ball in the penalty circle. Louisville is just swarming them. Nina Loop gets the ball back. And there is a call on the Wolverines. Louisville gets it back. Again, Marcia Pankratz is just beside herself right now.
Yeah, that's the first. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the first time we saw the Wolverines down here in the shooting circle this half. We're going to need to see a lot more of that coming in.
Definitely seeing quite a bit of aggressiveness here as Allie Bidding loses the ball. And Michigan gets it back here. Number 28 for the Wolverines. Passes it into the penalty circle. Abby Tammer has it. And we get a penalty corner called on Louisville. Michigan will have a chance to take the lead.
Here we go. This is exactly what they needed. A good opportunity to attack here. And their bench is ready. They're not happy giving up that goal.
And, I mean, kind of similar to Louisville after Michigan first scored. We're just seeing it just seems like they completely change up their aggressiveness. I mean, Michigan, ever since that goal, has just been extremely offensive right now going after it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And Louisville came out here this half with it seems like some different schemes going. They're trying to run some different attacks on Michigan.
Yeah, definitely. As we get ready for this penalty corner with number 27, Catherine Peterson, will look to make the pass. It looks like earlier when they've had these penalty corners, it's gone to number 9, Nina Loop. We'll see if they do it again right here. And here comes Peterson, number 27, lines it up. They go to Nina Loop, who then dishes off to Sophia Southam. Has a shot on goal. It gets blocked. Deflected back, and it goes off and to the right. Louisville holds strong. It is still 1-1 here in Ann Arbor.
Wow, what a save by Mila DeCouyer. You know, we were talking a lot about Michigan's goalie here, but she is really good back there.
The freshman making the play. Sophia Southam, it looked like she had that wide open shot there, unable to convert.
And she's back from her penalty. But talk about a big-time play in a big-time game.
Yeah. I mean, big-time players step up in big-time situations, and Louisville's goalkeeper, DeCouyer, definitely did that right there. Here comes Allie Bidding in the midfield for Louisville. And Michigan was looking for a foul call. They don't get it, but they hold on to possession. Number 28 for the Wolverines goes forward and gets a foul call. That's Sarah Pertek. Michigan will have it here with number 22, Haley O'Neill, trying to get the offense started. She goes out to the outside, and it is number 7, Alana Richardson for Michigan. Can't hold on to the ball. It goes out of bounds. Charlie Van Oorschot trying to make a play here in the middle third. She draws a foul on Nina Loop. Louisville sends it forward and loses the ball.
Yeah, like you were saying before, we're seeing a whole nother level of Michigan defense here. They're attacking at half court, and they definitely were not doing that coming out of half. So they'll need to keep going here as they get the ball attacking.
Yeah, Sophia Southam makes the pass. She switches the field here. Rosie Hope, number 15 with it, goes back to Nina Loop, who will then trying to find Rosie Hope. She doesn't. She then goes back to, again, the steady presence back there, Anouk Veen, who then finds Rosie Hope on the right side. Nina Loop with it now in the midfield. Gets deflected. Haley O'Neill fighting for it, number 22 for Michigan. But Louisville gets it back, and then it goes back to Michigan. Abby Tammer trying to hold on to the ball on the left sideline. Let's see if she can find someone. She finds Sophia Southam, who looks for the shot.
Oh, what a move. Oh, such a close shot there by Sophia.
Little spin move there, right, Rowie?
Yeah, spin action there. A little wide left on the shot, but wow.
Pressing the B button right there.
That's the go-to move.
And Sophia Southam definitely, she has quite a few moves in her arsenal. Again, she scored the first goal for Michigan today. She's now at 31 points on the season, 15 goals.
Wow. That's just incredible. She is the centerpiece of that Michigan attack for sure.
I mean, you know, the next highest goal scorer, Roe, is Tina D'Angelo with 5 goals. What does that say really about this team that, you know, kind of revolves around Sophia Southam, right? Who now has the ball on the left sideline.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely their centerpiece, and she's got to be careful with penalties. You know, they need her out there.
Oh, my. Looks like Sophia Southam
Wow.
lost the ball in the penalty circle. She had her hands up looking for a call. She didn't get it. Now Louisville is moving it back on the other side of the field. Ellie Bidding with it. Louisville reset here with Julie Kozier. And Louisville sends it forward. They had a player, number 23, Maddie Tabor, right there, unable to make the play and hold on to the ball. The Wolverines will have it in their defensive third. 2:45 left to go in this third quarter between Michigan and Louisville. 1-1 is the score.
You know, it's pretty interesting. After that goal, seems like it swung a little towards Michigan's side, which is not really what you'd expect after scoring a goal to tie up this game.
Definitely, yeah. There's been quite a few momentum shifts in this one, and quite a few possession changes.
Yeah. I think that definitely sparked a fire in the Wolverines. They realized they need to get something going here.
Yeah, but Louisville will try to get going here. They lose the
Swarming
ball again.
defense.
Yeah, the Cardinals have had a tough time holding on to the ball in Michigan's defensive third. Nina Loop here with the ball on the sideline. Louisville gets back with Charlie Van Oorschot, putting a few dribble moves on. Sends it forward. Louisville, a few quick passes here. In the penalty circle now. Can they make a play? They do not. It looks like it went out of bounds off of Michigan. It'll be Louisville ball here.
Yeah, way to knock it out of there. Give your defense a chance to reset. Take some pressure off the goalie for sure.
And Louisville lost to Julie Kozier, passing right to the Wolverines. And Michigan's now on a little break here. You're seeing
Here
the
we go.
speed, my goodness, of number 7 for Michigan. Sends it in. Alana Richardson just taking off right there.
Oh, yeah, what great speed down the sideline there. And a good pass, too. Just even better defense from the Cardinals.
Abby Tamer here will take it from out of bounds. Looking to find someone in the center of the circle.
Oh, we have a
my.
shot. Oh, so close.
Alana Richardson had a shot, a tough angle there. She almost made it work. Hits the side of the goal, but no good.
Well,
Alana
Mila
Richardson.
DeCoulier is looking unfazed right now.
Yeah.
She's saying bring it on.
Alana Richardson, though, getting some good quality playing time right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not a starter for the Wolverines, but since she's come on, she's definitely making a difference here.
Yeah, talk about getting some experience for your freshman here.
Penalty called on Michigan as Louisville is going back the other way. They find it forward, and it looks like a kick ball. It'll be Michigan ball in their defensive third.
And we're done with the
And
third quarter
That is the
here.
end of the third quarter.
What a quarter that was, huh? You know, talk about coming out of halftime. You're down 1-0, playing the number 2 team in the country on the road, and sending them a message.
Definitely. I mean, very high paced right there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Anything you want to see out of the Wolverines coming in the fourth quarter here?
I think they just got to keep doing what they were doing after that Louisville goal, because I think the offense really showed up. I mean, they were on the attack, and they had Louisville on their heels a little bit at times. Alana Richardson had that shot that, kind of at the end of the third quarter didn't go. But Sophia Southam had that open goal almost, or open shot, I mean.
Yeah, no. I think that right there is Michigan's true identity, and we're hoping to see that coming into the fourth quarter. But on the Louisville side, you go and score that goal, and then you kind of seems like you lose momentum, which is pretty interesting to see. They're probably going to be coming into here, aggressing, And yeah, just taking more advantages of opportunities. But talk about a game. Number 2, number 3 in the country, coming into the fourth quarter, tied 1-1. Couldn't be anything better to watch today.
Yeah, and a few stats to share here for everyone. Michigan with 8 shots, 4 on goal. They have 2 saves and 3 corners. Louisville with 6 shots, 3 on goal, 3 saves and 4 corners. It's been pretty balanced, I would say.
Oh yeah, pretty balanced attack on both sides. Seems like we've noticed swing periods where one team's taken over the other, but really defensive game. You got to give credit to both defenses here and the goalies. They're holding up back there, and we'll see how it carries on here.
As we have 15 seconds left until the fourth quarter, the deciding quarter here between number 2 and number 3, Michigan and Louisville.
This will be a good one, folks.
Marcia Pankratz just delivering all the instructions to her team right now.
She's taking every second of this clock right here.
And she has been quiet on that sideline. She has been very active, making her voice heard, definitely with the officials.
And you know, we love to see that passion here. And I think her team's following in with it, and they're fired up, ready to go here. Try to bring a win here today over number 3 in home in front of the fans.
So here we go. 1 quarter to decide it between number 2 and number 3, Michigan, Louisville. Sophia Southam will get it started for the Wolverines. And after the quick face-off, Sophia Southam intercepts it. Working on Allie Bidding there. And they call a foul, I believe, on Katie Anderson. Allie Bidding will get it started for Louisville.
Seen some impressive defensive action from Sophia Southam right there.
She definitely seems very active this quarter especially. I mean,
Yeah.
she is just sprinting around right now as Julie Kozier has the ball.
Talk about a leader on your team. She is someone you want there. And wow, here we go.
Oh, what a pass. Michigan number 6 sends it in.
Oh, she tries to get her on the cross there.
What a great pass there by Tina D'Angelo. Looking for number 26, Laura Clark, who was there, just could not get the stick on it. So Louisville will now take it defensively. Michigan just swarming them right now.
Yeah, it's looking like Michigan's come out here wanting this.
Definitely a little bit of a mistake there by Rosie Hope, the right back for the Wolverines, as she accidentally hit it out of bounds. So Charlie Van Oorschot will get it going up front for Louisville. She loses the ball to Rosie Hope, but they do call a foul. So Louisville maintains possession here. Louisville a shot forward. It gets deflected.
It's like a call here coming back for Michigan ball.
Yep, and Anouk Veen will get it set after the foul call on Louisville. Rosie Hope looked like she just hit it out of bounds. The officials give it to Michigan, though.
Yeah, I think they're calling deflection there.
Yeah. Charlie Van Oorschot definitely didn't think it was a deflection on her, though. And here comes Louisville. Louisville keeping it going here with number 9 in the midfield. Amy Plum. She has been all over up front for Louisville today. Julie Kozier in the back line, making the pass up to the middle, trying to get it started for Louisville. Working the right sideline. They call a foul. They continue play, though. And Louisville eventually loses it to Michigan.
There's just nowhere to go on that defense. You try driving in, and they're all swarming you. All right, Michigan's getting it back here. Let's see if they can attack down below.
So quick inbounds on the left sideline. Sophia Southam now all over Louisville.
Oh, she fell down. She wanted a call right there.
She gets a foul called on her instead, and she's not afraid to share her frustration.
No, she's definitely got a passion for this game, and you
Yeah.
love to see that.
I mean, the best players do, right? I mean,
Mhm.
you always see that with the best players of any sport. They're not afraid to, yell at the refs or do whatever. So we'll see if Michigan can get going here. It's been an interesting start to this fourth quarter. We're only 3.5 minutes in here.
Yeah, it seemed like Michigan started with control, but then Louisville's kind of taken over here lately. Oh, interesting call.
And Louisville, yep. Louisville gets a penalty called. It's a green card on number 9, Amy Plum, who will come out of the game. That is a killer for the Louisville Cardinals.
That's a big call. She'll be out for 2 minutes.
Looked like she grabbed a Nuke Veen's stick there, which is
Yeah.
led to the penalty call. Pilar Oliveira is getting quite a bit of playing time, though, on that left side. And she's still in. She passes it forward to Haley O'Neill, who now has some space. Can she make something happen? She sends it forward. Here comes Alana Richardson down the left sideline. Looking for a pass. She runs straight into some Louisville defenders, and Louisville gets it right back.
Yeah, the Wolverines are up a player here. Let's see if they can take advantage of that. While Amy Plum's still out. And they keep the ball.
Katie Anderson now in the middle. Tries to go through some Louisville
Oh,
defenders.
splits the
She does.
defenders.
A little bit of a spin move. Finds it to the middle. Haley O'Neill trying to find a shot.
That's just not there. Good defense by the Cardinals.
Katie Anderson all over Louisville. They are going at them right now. Michigan number 28, Sarah Pertek, diving, trying to deflect it out of bounds. And that one heads straight to the sideline.
Saw some bench players moving here. That ball's coming right at them.
They're checking if they're awake on the bench there.
Almost gave us a scare here.
Rosie Hope now gets it started for Michigan. Haley O'Neill in the midfield switches the field to Pilar Oliveros, number 5 for the Wolverines, who then switches it back to Rosie Hope. She has Nino Loop. She finds her on the right sideline. Michigan is in business here. Can they make something happen? Nino Loop trying to find someone in the middle. It gets deflected. Louisville gets it back, though. And it goes out of bounds.
Marcia Pankratz was not happy. She wanted a shot there for sure.
Yeah, and those are the ones that you have to take advantage of as it gets deflected out on the baseline. Michigan will have it at the top of the key. Haley O'Neill sends it into Pilar Oliveros.
And we're just under 10 minutes here to go. So let's see if anyone can attack here. Get a shot off, maybe a goal. Take over the game.
Yep, and Michigan turned it over there. A foul called on the Wolverines. It'll be Louisville ball. Allie Bidding getting ready to get it going. She finds Julie Cogier. Lofted ball by Louisville. Julie Cogier goes out of bounds. It'll be Pilar Oliveros from the left sideline. Interesting thing to note, by the way. Looks like they've moved Rosie Hope from the right back to left back to right back. And they've taken Emma Tamer off and put on number 5, Pilar Oliveros, pretty much for the whole time.
Huh, interesting decision there by Marcia. It's looking like it's paying off, though. Michigan seems like they've shifted up on defense, right? They're playing much more in their face, and they're trying to get the ball back and pressure the Cardinals here.
Definitely playing very aggressive here as number 14, Allie Bidding, has the ball for Louisville in the midfield. Can they get it going? And Amy Plum is back in the game, number 9 for Louisville, making the run upfield. And she finds her teammate, number 21, looking for a pass up in the middle. And Anna Speaker hits it out of bounds with her foot.
Yep, good save there. Get it out of here. Just try to keep in this game. Haven't seen the Cardinals attack much in the shooting circle this quarter yet.
Yeah, the chances have been pretty limited, I would say, in this quarter. Only 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. As a ball gets sent in.
Oh, what a save!
Anna Speaker.
She steps up there and blocks
once again making a play. I think they might have called actually an outside stick there, but regardless, Anna Speaker again stepping up, making the play. It was a free shot there for Amy Plum.
Yeah, she got back there, no one there. Great step up by the goalie.
All right, let's see what Michigan can do. Abby Tamer steals the ball in the midfield, then gets taken back by number 3, Charlie Van Oorschot for Louisville, and a penalty called. Julie Cozier once again with the ball on the back line for Louisville. Number 17, India Reed trying to get it going left back for Louisville. It gets stolen by Abby
great
Tamer.
Defense.
Can she make a play? Sarah Pertek now with number 28 with the ball in the top third. Alana Richardson tries to get a shot off. She goes down. And I believe, yeah, it's Louisville ball here.
Yeah, no foul called there. Michigan's defense getting back, staying aggressive here.
And so Louisville gets the ball. Amy Plum with it now. Goes off Haley O'Neill's shoulder there.
Yeah, it looks like it might have hit her face too.
Yeah.
But she's shaking it off. She's good.
And she goes back to Anouk Veen, who then tries looking middle to Nina Loop. It doesn't go to her. Gets deflected and stolen by Louisville. And here comes number 15 for Louisville. It gets hit out of bounds by Nina Loop. The Michigan sideline coming alive here. Sophia Southam checks into the game. Less than 6 minutes to go between number 2 and number 3.
It's interesting to see Michigan's defense still playing aggressive up here. We saw a couple open shots by Louisville lately, and they're still playing up there. With this much time left in a tie game.
They have not been afraid for sure. As Louisville sends it forward here, it gets stolen. Anouk Veen. Oh, what a pass!
What a
forward.
pass past 2 Cardinal defenders.
Tina D'Angelo trying to find someone. It gets deflected out of bounds. Abby Tamers wants the ball real quick on the sideline. She takes it and will now make the run up the right sideline. She has Nina Loop behind her. Let's see. She doesn't go to her. Instead draws a foul and keeps it going. Now looking to find someone in the center of the penalty circle. Does not. It was a deflection out of bounds on Louisville. So Rosie Hope will have it as the Wolverines will try to make Louisville pay here.
Under 5 minutes to go. Here come the Wolverines.
Number 14, Katie Anderson, sends it into the middle. It gets deflected. Oh, she gets it back. Sophia Southam goes sliding, trying to make a play, and gets the foul called on her.
Wow, looks like they might have had a shot there to take, but Louisville coming away with great defensive stop.
That's definitely one that you have to think the Wolverines are going to look back on and regret not being able to finish that one off. So once again, 1-1 here in Ann Arbor. Sophia Southam just gets a steal in the midfield on Louisville, but Louisville gets it back.
Well, looks like they have the Wolverines stumbling here.
And here comes Amy Plum. Can she make something happen in that penalty circle? She gets it stolen.
Oh, great
what a play
defense.
by Anouk Veen. And now here come the Wolverines on the break.
Field's flipping. Oh,
Number 6, Tina D'Angelo wanted to make a play, but she wasn't able to keep up with the ball there. It goes out of bounds. Louisville has it. Nina Loop with the steal. They call a foul on her. Nina Loop's going to keep going. Finds a pass, but it gets stolen by Louisville. Allie Bidding with the ball in the back third now. They go back to Julie Cozier, who switches the field to the outside. To number 2, Sophia Pendolino.
Three and a half to go here. This is coming down to the wire.
Louisville with the ball. Deflection off Sophia Southam out of bounds. And Pendolino trying to make a play, number 2 for Louisville, the right back. Sends it forward. It goes straight to Michigan. Can the Wolverines make something happen out of it? Sophia Southam with the ball. Sends it forward to Abby Tamer, looking at the middle, trying to find Tina D'Angelo, who's waiting there. Abby Tamer sends it in. We have a penalty corner.
Wow,
It's called.
here we go.
Louisville doesn't like it. They want to
Michigan's
review. Wow, we heard a very loud clash of the sticks right there between Abby Tamer and a Louisville defender.
Yeah, it looks like the officials are going to review it, but if this is a penalty for Michigan, this would be huge.
Yeah, with 3:08 to go in the fourth quarter. I mean, this is massive.
Now, what do you do here if you're Louisville? You just got to sit back, and you got to get that ball out of there, right?
by any means necessary, right? You just, I mean, if they get it, they just send that thing out.
Mhm.
It's soccer, good old clearance, right?
I mean, Mila DeCouyer has had a pretty good game so far, so I think she'll do a good job standing back there. We'll see what the Wolverines come up with inbounding this thing, if it is a penalty.
She has definitely seemed quite ready for the challenge that this game has presented today. As Marcia Pankratz will get together her Michigan Wolverines, trying to get something set here for this penalty corner. She's drawing up a play. And so who do you go to here in this penalty corner, if it is indeed one?
You got to go to Sophia Southam. She's your stud. She's scored the first goal today in the penalty. You got to find a way to get her open and get a good look out of her.
Definitely, and I mean, what they've done in the past with these penalty corners is they send it in to one Wolverine, who then dishes it off to usually Nino Loop, who then tries to find Sophia Southam. It worked on their first goal, and they tried it again in the third quarter, I believe, and Sophia Southam had the shot open, unable to convert it though.
Yeah, it looks like Marcia Pankratz had a small little huddle here with Sophia Southam in it. Maybe they're going to try to get some nice play going to her.
Yeah, big pause here in the action.
It's a monumental review here.
Yeah. The officials obviously trying to make sure they get it right. This is the second review of the day. Earlier they also reviewed the Sophia Southam goal that ended up resulting in the confirmation of the goal for the Wolverines, the one goal that they've scored today.
Yep, that one ended up holding up. We'll see what they call here. And it'll be interesting to see, because if they overturn this, that'll be huge for Michigan. You know, they're fired up, ready for this. But the Cardinals really would like them to overturn this.
And what a beautiful day, though, for some field hockey action here on
I can't stop
WCBN.
talking about it. The trees are starting to change color. Beautiful weather in Ann Arbor.
Just the perfect fall weather here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, like you said.
And a tie game with 3 minutes left.
Couldn't
with the
ask
number
for
2 and
anything
number
better.
3 teams in the country. Can't complain.
Again, a very long pause as we have a official review here. They're trying to see if there was a foul on a Louisville defender as Abby Tammer had ran into the circle. She was doing a little bit of a juggling action with her stick, and then you heard a loud clash of sticks, which would usually mean a foul, but we'll see what they call here. Again, we're still waiting.
Yeah, they're taking their time. They know how big this call is right here. They don't want to get it wrong for sure.
And now you see Anna Speaker dancing, having a good time. The Wolverines, she's the lonesome back there. Has to be pretty lonely being a goalie back there with
Honestly.
none of your teammates out there.
You know, but she's enjoying the music
She
and the
definitely
weather.
is. The officials are coming out here, talking to the coaches, to assistant coach Ryan Langford in his 13th season here with the Wolverines. It will be a penalty corner.
Yeah, Cardinals
How
coach does not look
about
very
that?
happy.
Allie Bidding getting an explanation. She doesn't like it, of course, for Louisville.
Louisville coaches are talking to Mila DeCuir. They're getting her ready for this. It's a big save coming up. That needs to happen.
As Michigan's blasting Bump It Up, which
Oh,
they've
yeah,
been
you
doing,
got to
of
love it.
course,
Get the
for
fans going here.
all the football games. You see some maize and blue Michigan flags flying in the stands right now.
And you know, it's Dollar Hot Dog Day today, so that's
is.
bringing the fans out.
Oh, an interesting decision here by Marcia Pankratz.
Oh.
Sophia Southam is going to be the one hitting the inbounds pass. You'd have to think maybe it's something where she takes the pass, trying to catch them off guard, and comes around possibly for a shot.
Exactly. That's what I'd love to see here. Her coming across, trying to sneak in there maybe. Michigan's bench is fired up. They are ready for a goal here and to send this game home.
And here we go. The official's getting ready to give the signal. And he does. Blows his whistle. Sophia Southam sends it in to Haley O'Neill. Then who takes the shot?
Oh, we have a
directly.
goal!
Oh, my goodness. What a strike by the Wolverines. Haley O'Neill off the pass from Sophia Southam.
What a goal from the top of the arc. Shoots it right to the back of the goal. How about that? And the Wolverines are up 1 with 3 minutes to go.
Well, I tell you what, I did not see that one coming. I thought that it was going to be Sophia Southam who had to get the ball there, but I guess not. They stuck with Haley O'Neill, the fifth-year senior from Hummelstown, Pennsylvania, making the play and making her presence known. What a play for the Wolverines.
That was a great play. And, I thought we would see Sophia Southam get involved, but it was great disguise getting her maybe take out some defense.
And she is credited with assist, too.
And how about that? They're up 1 with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, Louisville is going to be on the attack here. Already coming off that goal. They are already in the front third trying to make a play.
And they already took out their goalie, too.
Yep.
They're going full attack here.
All right, the Wolverines, number 27.
Remember,
Catherine
there's
Peterson
no
gets the
goalie
ball,
back
yep.
here.
Catherine Peterson juggling the ball right side, right by the Louisville defender. She's just trying to get in the penalty circle because if they can get a shot off, Louisville does not have a goalkeeper. And we had some whistles being blown. I thought they were going to let the play continue. They stop it.
This will be interesting to see. Louisville's got no goalie, and Michigan's going on a full offense here.
And if you're Michigan, I mean, they're probably just going to try to hold on to the ball here, right?
Yep. All right, Louisville's getting it back.
Actually, I think it is Louisville ball. A little bit of deliberation there, but Julie Cozier has it in the back line for Louisville, trying to make a play happen here. Sends it forward. It gets stolen by Rosie Hope.
These are your last couple attacks. You got to be smart with this here.
And she has it stolen by Amy Plum. Amy Plum has been making quite a few plays today. Can she keep it going for Louisville when they need it most? Number 9 sends it back to Allie Bidding. Number 14, a minute and a half to go in this game.
Amy Plum's going to have to step up big right here if we're going to see Louisville try to tie this thing up.
Oh, and we get a deflection off Louisville, being Michigan ball. Louisville thought they had it. They do not, though. The Wolverines are now have it on the sideline. They're keen on wasting a little bit of time here, too.
Yeah, they got time. They're enjoying the day, They don't want Louisville to get the ball back and have a chance, as we're just under a minute here. And the fans are starting to get into it, too.
Yeah, number 20. Oh, wow. Catherine Peterson goes through 2 Louisville defenders, but then loses the ball. And the Michigan sideline's clapping. I believe it's a foul on Louisville. There are only 40 seconds left in this game. Catherine Peterson just throws it forward. Alana Richardson trying to put pressure on the ball. Here comes Louisville in the middle third. They're just going to look for any sort of chance that they can. 30 seconds left.
It's their last attack right here. Can they do it?
Allie Bidding with the ball now just past half field. She sends it forward. Louisville has it. It gets stolen. Haley O'Neill, the one who scored the second goal for Michigan, has it. And she's holding onto the ball. Louisville trying to just find any chance that they can. It goes out of bounds.
10 seconds to go. Here we go.
It'll be Michigan ball, and they can feel it now. Less than 5 seconds left. The fans are getting loud. Haley O'Neill loses the ball. It doesn't matter. Michigan has won it 2-1 over number 3 Louisville. Number 2 Michigan gets a signature win.
Wow, what a game have we seen here. And the team is on the field here. The fans are enjoying it as the Victors is blasting.
The sideline was very quick to just rush onto the field. They went straight to their goalkeeper, Anna Speaker, their leader in the back.
So Michigan's now 11-0. They snapped Louisville's 4-game win streak. How do you feel about them?
Listen, I mean, this is what we were saying at the top, that this could be a national championship contending team. I mean, they've been there every year. Last year, of course, losing in the championship game.
Right.
This is the type of game that they needed to show that they are right at the top. I think between them and Iowa, the clear favorites right now in field hockey. And you have to wonder, I mean, they play Iowa, by the way, on Friday of next week, October 15th. That'll be in Iowa City, Iowa. Biggest game of the season.
By far. I mean, those are your top 2 teams in the country, and this was a signature win for Michigan here on the season. We'll see how they fare against Iowa in a week here.
Definitely, in a very big Big Ten slate coming up. They have the Big Ten tournament starting November 4th. And then, of course, the NCAAs after that, where the Wolverines, of course, will be in the tournament. But yeah, again, very interesting games. We want to
Credit to the Cardinals. You know, they played today. They showed up, played great defense. Just came up a bit short at the end there.
certainly, and definitely a heartbreaker for Louisville. But listen, it's a very good team. Like we said at halftime, they could still be the number 3 team in the country after this week, just because of the rankings. The number 4 team in the country is Penn State with 2 losses. Louisville probably stays there at number 3. I mean, this is against the number 2 team on the road.
You know, we might see Louisville come November. I think they've got a good shot of making a run too. And I mean, you're just a couple penalties away, a couple plays here and there from this game could be completely flipped. So, good credit to them. But Michigan's team played really lights out today. Just a statement win by the program.
Definitely, and we wanna thank all of our listeners today. Thank you for listening to the WCBN broadcast of Michigan field hockey against number 3, the Louisville Cardinals. What a game! What a great fall afternoon here in October. Michigan and Marcia Pancrats get a humongous win that clearly sets them up top. Thank you, Roy, for joining me. My name is Neil Sinha, and once again, thank you so much for listening to the WCBN broadcast of Michigan field hockey.
Thank you, viewers. Pleasure to be here with you, Neil.